Feliz Navidad and welcome to our 2021 Christmas special. Now, you're probably wondering why this episode is coming out on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day. Well, that's because this year we are doing a Colombian Christmas. As you remember, last year we did an Italian Christmas. This year we are doing a Colombian Christmas. And in Colombia, it's more of a big deal on Christmas Eve than on Christmas Day. So a couple of other differences. In Colombia, they don't believe that Santa Claus brings toys and presents. They believe that baby Jesus brings the toys and presents. But the big celebration is Christmas Eve night and then into the early wee hours of Christmas morning. So we decided we were going to get some things that typically are eaten in Colombia on Christmas. And so one of the things we have here is, this thing is huge. This is a Colombian tamale. Now, it is a lot different, or a Colombian tamal. It is a lot different than what you're used to, probably if you're used to a Mexican tamales. So this is typically wrapped in a banana leaf. The masa is a little bit different, but this has big chunks of vegetables in it, like chunks of potatoes, carrots sometimes, corn, and also big pieces of meat. So this will have maybe like a chicken drumstick or a whole piece of chicken in it. And this is usually steamed like over an open fire. So that's going to be our main course. Then we have ahiako, and ahiako is a savory chicken stew. Some people would consider it a soup because it's very soupy. So an ahiako is typically going to be, it's going to have big chunks of chicken in it. It's going to have potatoes in it, and there's probably going to be like a half a ear of corn in it. Now, unfortunately, because this is made in the United States, it's using our American crappy white corn with all the nice little corn kernels in a nice even row. Now, I can't even begin to tell you how amazing the corn is in South America, but unfortunately, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So we're gonna have it with the ear of American corn in there. And then for, I guess, dessert, we're going to have a buñuelo. Now, a bunuelo is essentially a fried dough ball. And they're difficult to make in that you want to get them that perfectly round. I mean, look at how perfectly round that is. Very difficult to get that perfectly round shape. Now, buñuelos are very similar to zappole, which are Italian, that are also eaten on Christmas and or Christmas Eve. And some people are wondering, why the similarity? Well, you can thank the Jews for that, because typically these are things that you would eat on Hanukkah. And for instance, the buñuelo actually comes from Spain, but it was something that was eaten during Hanukkah because it's fried. It's fried in oil. So it has a significance with Hanukkah. This year, Hanukkah came early, so Hanukkah's already done with, but we're going to have our buñuelo anyways. And then for further dessert, we have natilla. And natilla is basically it's almost like a custard. It's made with milk, sugar, corn flour. It's typically white sugar and brown sugar, and if you want, you can add cinnamon. And we also have, blackberry sauce, which they call mora down there. It's a name for blackberry. And you can put that sauce on top of that. We can actually put it on the buñuelo as well. So I think we'll start with the tamale. And then to drink, we have what is the de facto national drink of Colombia, which is refajo. So refajo is Colombiana soda. And Colombiana soda, they call it champagne cola. Think of it, it's kind of like cream soda. Typically, you would drink that with a Colombian beer, so it's half soda, half beer. The beer that you would typically drink would be Águila, which is kind of the national beer of Colombia. There's a problem right now with shipment, apparently, and you can't get Águila here, so we're going to go with like a Mexican lager. This is a Modelo Especial, and it has Dia de los Muertos on it, so at least it's festive. It's for some sort of holiday, and we're just going to mix half that and half together to make the refajo. So let's start. Let's see. Well, let's mix that first, and then we can sip that as we go. So we're going to start with the Colombiana soda. Ooh, that's a fun color. It's like a pinkish orange. And then half of the Modelo. And again, you want to use Colombian beer for this, but There we go, refajo. So we'll sip on this. Not bad. All right, and now we're going to dig into our tamal. Now this is, again, it's typically made in a banana leaf. It's wrapped up in a banana leaf and steamed. So you can see there's like just pieces of carrots here, there's potato here, big pieces of chicken. It's a hot mess. I mean, look at that big piece of chicken right there. So I'm trying to get like a little bit of everything in with the masa and potato and the chicken. There we go. The masa is somewhat looser and moister than you would find in a Mexican tamal. But that taste of, with the whole pieces of chicken, that taste of chicken is just incredible. That's really good. And it's hard to find these in the United States at Christmas time because you'd have to like know somebody that makes them. Sometimes restaurants will make them and they'll take orders for them ahead of time. But worth the wait if you can find them. They're really good. All right, now let's dig into the ajiaco. And again, this is like a chicken stew. So typically you would put, or you can optionally put capers on it. We have some here. There's avocado in there. And also they give you rice. You can, when you're down to the broth, you take a spoonful of the rice, you kind of let that soak up the broth, and then just eat that spoonful of rice with the broth in it. So we'll wait and do that. Let's give this a try. And this is like a really, really nice, warming, homemade meal. We're really chickening out this Christmas. That is really good. Here, let's take some of the rice. And some of that broth. Yep, that's really good. Now the cool thing is, you don't have to go to bed early so Santa Claus can come. So you can stay up all night eating this stuff. I think we'll try the buñuelo next. So we're just gonna break off a piece of that. There you go, just dough. I'm gonna put a little bit of this raspberry sauce on there. It's very different than your typical fried dough. It's more like a cake. Has a consistency and the sweetness of cake. It's like a cake ball, but it's still, you know, savory from the oil. That's nice, that's fun. And we'll try some, I'm gonna try a piece of the natilla first without the mora, without the blackberries. It's almost like a very, very firm pudding. Let's try some with that. That's fun too. That's a big thumbs up. So if you want to try a different type of way of celebrating Christmas and having a nice Christmassy dinner, this is the way to go. Nice Colombian dinner. There are probably other dishes, other things that you can add to this. Let's have a sip of refajo. Maybe nice hot chocolate. Yeah, perfect. So you might still have time to go out and get all this stuff and do a Colombian Christmas, but however you celebrate, however you do it, please enjoy yourself. Have a warm, safe, and happy Christmas season and a wonderful new year, which we'll see you in. So I tip my hat to you, my volteado. This is a hat typically worn by the country people, and Merry Christmas. In the meantime, just be careful because it's crazy out there. So please take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.